Hello folks, this is Jonathan. It's another good day serving Jesus Christ, and I have a question. I figured this would be a kind of a good sermon. Can you do this? If you can, then you probably need one of these. I've got my address and everything covered up, but that's my concealed carry. That's my weapons carry permit, and where I live at, you really don't need one. But the only reason I have one is because, like, if you go to Walmart or Academy and buy a gun, if their background machine is down, then you're out of luck. I mean, but like at backwoods gun shops or whatever, if you got that right there, for whatever reason, it's down. As long as you got that right there, they can legally sell you a firearm without doing a criminal history check, as long as you got that card. And so that's why I'm going to continue to get mine renewed. But that's not going to do anything. More so, you need one of these right here. This right here is more powerful than any firearm or any kind of weapon you have in your toolbox. That protection barrier from Jesus Christ. It's that protection barrier that Jesus Christ gives you, better than any knife, any gun, any kind of weapon. And he sets a hedge of protection about you. And so if we walk out of line with God and turn back to our sin, then we'll start to lose that hedge of protection after he has revealed himself to us. So once Jesus Christ has knocked on the door of your heart and said, "This is who I am and what I'm about," if you turn and say, "Okay, Jesus, I know who you are, but I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna smoke my dope, I'm gonna go out here and steal cars or whatever it is, I'm gonna go out here and do this and go out here and do that right there and live the way I want to live," then you'll lose that hedge of protection and end up dying a sudden death. That's what that getting the candlestick for. And he protects his sheep. He really does. I can say that firsthand because the particular illness that I was diagnosed with, that usually about 10 years is about what you live. And at about the 10-year mark, I had a blood clot burst, a DVT blood clot, and it went through my lungs. And I even had a mini stroke not long back, and I fully recovered. My short-term memory has even gotten better since the mini stroke. And other than my two impediments, like Paul had, Jesus Christ's grace is sufficient enough that no walker or wheelchair can keep me from doing what I'm put here to do. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use YouTube, this channel out here, to spread the gospel with anybody who will listen. If it'll bring somebody like I used to the Lord Jesus Christ. So I was just doing that just for kicks and giggles with the gun thing. But Jesus Christ is more powerful than the most powerful weapon you can have, is that protection barrier from Jesus Christ. So just remember, keep this in mind. No matter what that chain is, I don't care what it is. Whether you got a marriage on the rocks, don't think he can't put a bad marriage back together, or whatever it is. Whether it's hate towards someone, if you forgive. I know how it is to have hatred towards someone. And right now, if I look in the hate book, there's not one person I have hatred towards. There's people I won't hang out with. I won't allow on my property, but I don't hate them. And it feels like I know that when I used to have hatred towards people, it's like I wait. I haven't had depression or whatever, and not suicidal or whatever. But I remember when I really repented of my sins, I lost a hate towards towards anybody that used to be in my hate book. So I know if he did it for me, he can do it for you, because I was about as messed up as they come, and God was able to get me straightened out and get me out of my sin, and there's no turning back. And other than a bad word, sometimes a bad word still comes out, but other than an occasional bad word, occasional cuss day, that there's absolutely no temptation, period, point blank. And it's like I'm in shell-shocked about the no temptations, because I'm like, I used to be tempted, and I used to fall for the temptations. And when the devil would hold something out there, I would bite it like a largemouth bass. And now I don't do that. It's not even the slightest. So if he can do it for me, he can do it for you. So whatever that is, if you want real, true peace, if you give your life to Jesus Christ, just go to Him, tell Him what the sin is, whatever it is, you fill in that blank, and He'll give you more peace than you've ever had. So I'll be praying for every Christian and brother and sister worldwide. I don't care what continent, what state, what your profession is. Peace and God bless until the next video.